Well, Uber reportedly up to its old tricks again, looking to snap up local rival Careem right here in the Middle East. Reports now saying that it's in early talks over a merger or even potentially a complete buyout of the Dubai-based ride-hailing service. Careem refusing to comment on those reports earlier today, but in a statement to CNBC saying, "Our ambition is to build a lasting institution for the region, and that means focusing on growth into new markets and doubling down on our existing cities to open up our platform to new products and services. We are only getting started."
Of course, earlier this year, Uber quit Southeast Asia, accepting a minority stake in rival Grab at the time. CEO Derek Khosrowshahi is saying that it would be the last time the company would exit a region for a minority stake in a competitor. Well, Uber struck a similar deal with China's Didi Chuxing the year before. And Hadley, we can't talk about Didi without mentioning the fact that ever since Didi then took a stake in Careem, deal speculation has been running wild here. And also at the top of all this, Masayoshi Son has a stake in several of these companies, of course, backing both Didi and Uber here. So many are saying it is in the interest of the industry for more consolidation because at the end of the day, they want to improve margins, of course. And I know you've had the chance to speak to Careem's leadership. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely, Nancy. And I think that consolidation is really the name of the game at the moment. But I think it's also interesting if you look at some of these reports, some of these sources saying essentially that this would be a situation where the management would stay in place and you'd have them dealing directly once again with government. And what we've seen certainly here in the Middle East when it comes to Saudi Arabia and even right here in Abu Dhabi, Careem has seen a lot of success being able to work with regulators in each country that they're operating in. Of course, we always say this with all of these kinds of companies in the sense that each government is different, each country is different. We're, operating in Egypt so very different from operating inside Saudi Arabia, from operating here in the UAE, and they've been very successful in working with these governments. So that kind of scenario would make a heck of a lot of sense.
Yeah, you do wonder, though, for the consumer what the impact will be, because I can tell you, ever since the Grab and Uber deal went through here in Singapore, I've noticed a lot of my Grab promos I used to use have gone away. So there is overall a feeling that it does raise prices, but I think it is inevitable when you talk about the dynamics of this industry.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.